guys, what's going on? This is Raviti, aka Rahawa Haile. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day or night, depending where you may be. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about where we get our advice from, all right? So normally it's in our nature, every time we are in a certain situation or we seem to be lost or we're facing a certain circumstance, we tend to go and get an advice from somebody we feel is very much close to us. It could be a best friend, a coworker, it could be a family member, our parents. But how often do we stand and think for ourselves whether or not these people are really the right people that we should be going to seeking for an advice, okay? So a lot of times what happens is just because a certain somebody is very close to us and we feel we can rely on them on anything, we pretty much expect them to say the right things or to say to tell us, to give us advices that could help us better our situation, whereas whereas it's not the case. So for instance, let me just use myself as an example, okay? Let's say I am having marital problems. Let's say I'm having some sort of issue with my marriage, right? And if I take that issue or the issue that I'm facing and talk to my best friend who is single, or maybe he or she's promiscuous, or they're just in and out of relationship, or who are in a complicated relationship, do you think that person is going to give me an advice that could improve my situation? Absolutely not. Why? Because that person has no idea about what marriage entails, all right? They have never been in my shoes. They have no understanding of marriage. Whatever that person is going to be based on, whatever that person is going to tell me is going to be based on probably what they saw in the movies or what they heard people saying, or something they got from their parents. But at the end of the day, that person has never experienced what marriage is like. That person has no clue about the status quo of marriage, or how sacred it is, and what people need to do, or how couples need to come together and fix their situation, God willing. You know what I mean? Like they don't have any idea what the component of marriage is. Okay, so what do you think is going to happen if I take their advice and apply it to my situation? It's not going to make it better. If not, it might make it worse. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, a lot of times we need to take the time to filter out the people who we can really not rely on, but get our advices from. We need to ask ourselves like few questions, such as, okay, has that person ever been in my situation? Or are they currently where I want to be in my life? Or am I learning from a person who have done it all, seen it all, and have been successfully maneuvering through life or through the situation that I'm currently finding myself into? Like, is that the right person that I can learn from? All right, so we need to be asking ourselves like some very basic questions in order to get the most out of the advice that we're trying to get, okay? And I also wanted to talk about those people who just give advices just because, they're asked. It's okay to say, I do not know. It's okay to say, you know what, my friend, it's better if you talk to so-and-so because they have a lot more experience than I do. Or it's okay to say, you know what, like pray about it, sleep through it, and then maybe if you feel the same way tomorrow, you can talk to so-and-so because they have been through the same situation that you're in right now. Maybe they can help you. I don't know about this, like, I'm not the subject matter expert about this situation. But let's not just jump on to advise somebody without having any knowledge regarding the subject matter, please. All right, so you guys, I hope you got something out of my video. In summary, all I'm trying to say is, just because a certain somebody is very close to us and we feel, we feel comfortable telling our business to, it doesn't necessarily mean that person is the person that we should take advice from. And also, just because, on the other side, just because a certain somebody is very close to us and they come to us with all their problems, it doesn't mean we're the right people to give them an advice, all right? We should be comfortable enough to say, no, I cannot advise you on this because I do not know. Let's not misguide, please. Let us not misguide people, all right? That's all, you guys. Thank you so much. If you know anybody who can benefit from this video, make sure to share it with them. and also subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on my next video. All right, you guys, bye.